Now imagine coming to your local drugstore, one that you've been coming to for years, only to find out that its doors aren't just locked, but they're closed for good, and you had no idea. That's what one Jefferson drugstore customer tells me. I spoke to Lafayette resident Miracle Lane, who says she's been a lifelong customer at Jefferson's for over 30 years and that it's a mom and pop shop. Lane tells me that the unexpected closing is tough because Jefferson's offered her conveniences that other chain drugstores don't.
People have the ability to have an account. So if they did not have the financial resources to pay for their medication, they could be able to put it on an account and get billed once a month for their medications.
Lane says another advantage was that Jefferson's would deliver medications to her home free of charge, which was helpful in times when she didn't have transportation. Pharmacist Mark Mueller of Mueller Family Pharmacy in Abbeville is also a mom and pop shop. Mueller says it's a shame that Jefferson's had to close. People really need their medication, and I know little family-owned drugstores and pharmacies like ourselves really help people out, especially when they're able to deliver to those who can't get their medicines, like the elderly. Lane says she found out about the Jefferson's closing from a neighbor, so she called the drugstore and heard this message.
Thank you for calling CVS Pharmacy. If you are a former customer of Jefferson Pharmacy, you can now refill your prescriptions at this CVS Pharmacy, located at 1315 Moss Street Extension, corner of Willow, Lafayette, Louisiana.
Lane says you wouldn't know the drugstore was closed from the outside looking in.
And I was surprised because the shelves were still fully stocked. There was clothes still being displayed in the doors. The lights were still on. The medications were still in the fill bins.
News 15 wasn't able to contact anyone connected to Jefferson's, but it is told by some customers that the drugstore officially closed yesterday. Now, Lane tells me that there are other mom and pop shop drugstores that she's currently looking into. It's just that this comes at an inconvenience to her. She says that the CVS on Moss Street is a few miles away from her home compared to the Jefferson drugstore, which was just a few blocks away. In Lafayette, I'm Princess Jeanne Steverson Lowry, News 15.